So welcome Paul Owen, grandson of Sir Alfred Owen, one of the mainstays behind the BRM, which has been kind of dormant for I think a number of decades, but you're now reawakening the mark. Do you want to tell us a little bit more about that, Paul?
Yeah, absolutely, Harry, and thank you for it's good to be here with you. So yeah, as you say, my grandfather Sir Alfred Owen was part of the original British Racing Motors Trust, which started when Raymond Mays, a successful pre-war racing driver, post-war decided to build a British Grand Prix car to take on the world, to take on the might of particularly the Italians and the Germans pre-war. So he got together a consortium of British industry, British engineering, and my grandfather, and Oliver Lucas, Joseph Lucas, were two of the first people that he approached, and they decided to support the project, invest in the project, and put money in and make quite a lot of contribution in kind to what was effectively Britain's first Formula One team and Britain's first Grand Prix car.
And went on to considerable success in the late 50s, really. Drivers like success at that period, and then culminating in Graham Hill winning the championship in '62.
Yeah, very much so. So to cut a long story short, my grandfather bought the team outright in 1952 when it was put up for sale by the Research Trust. I think everyone had realised that running a Grand Prix team by committee wasn't necessarily the best way to try and run a Grand Prix team, but the vision held true of an all-British car with a British driver winning the World Championship. So they compromised on nothing in the intervening 10 years, and the vision finally was fulfilled in 1962 when Graham Hill won the World Championship in a P578, British design, British built, BRM chassis, BRM engine, BRM gearbox, and a British driver at the wheel. And it's great that Revival here this weekend are celebrating the 60th anniversary of that first World Championship.
So the team carried on, I think, into the 70s, but then there was, as we said, there was sort of a pause for several decades after the team closed down. But you're now, in your words, reawakening it now. So do you want to tell us a little bit about that, Paul?
Yeah, so we, BRM as a factory team, stopped racing in 1974 at the end of the BRM Motul era, and we've been conscious as a family that we have this asset and this important piece of British heritage. I mean, Jackie Stewart very kindly says that without BRM, Britain wouldn't have the tremendously strong motorsport industry that it has today in its in its current form. And so a group of us family members have decided that heritage, that history is important. The team was a team of never more than 100 or so people in rural Lincolnshire, market town of Bourne, who built a Grand Prix World Championship winning car. So as part of that reawakening project, our mission is to firstly tell the story, secondly introduce it to a new audience, and thirdly to go racing. And part of the go racing and to demonstrate that we're serious about the project, we built the first of three what we're calling Sanction 2 V16s, so a faithful chassis 4 of the original 1952 V16, 600 horsepower from a 1.5 litre supercharged engine that produces something in the region of 600 horsepower.
So we have some BRMs racing at Goodwood this weekend then, or original ones from the era, I assume?
Yeah, absolutely. There's was part of the Graham Hill celebration. His 1962 World Championship winning car has been brought over by Goodwood and the Collier collection that own the car, so that's in the Graham Hill Parade. One of the stack pipe cars is in the Graham Hill Parade, and then I think there's P48s racing and P261 racing in the Glover Trophy. So yeah, quite a few BRMs here, and it's great to see them being raced and being used.
So I'm not sure what the correct term is. Would you call your cars continuation cars? Is that the term that we would use? But they presumably wouldn't be eligible for Goodwood because it has to have an actual history from the period.
No, we're racing chassis 4 in the Goodwood Trophy this afternoon because it is exactly faithful to the original drawings. No modifications, and as challenging a beast as it ever was in terms of 36,000 individual components and 50s design basically.
So I understand you're about to launch some kind of membership opportunity for members of the public. Do you want to explain a little bit about that?
Yeah, we've developed a concept with some partners where the whole BRM project is about reawakening what was achieved in period, about getting others involved and giving people the opportunity to celebrate the history and share all of the material and what was achieved in period. So it's a concept that we're exploring and hopefully will be launching shortly.
Okay, well, thank you very much. Well, thanks again, Paul, for coming along and sharing that with us, and best of luck with the BRM reawakening.
Thanks, Harry. Much appreciated.
Thank you.
Cheers.